Did you know that during your baby's first year of life, their brain is growing and developing at an incredible rate? Your baby's brain will double in size and form over 1 million neural connections every single second. In fact, this year is one of the most important seasons of neurological development your child will ever experience. And as parents, we're often encouraged to track milestones: first smile, first roll, first time sitting up, first steps. And those milestones absolutely matter. But here's something I want parents to understand: development isn't just about checking boxes on a milestone chart. It's about how your baby's nervous system is growing, adapting, and building the foundation for everything that comes next. So today we're going to talk about why your baby's first year matters so much, and what development can tell us about nervous system health, and why trusting your instincts as a parent is so important. So one of the most common things parents tell us is, "I knew something didn't feel quite right, but everyone kept telling me to not worry about it, just wait and see, or they'll grow out of it." Maybe it was feeding challenges, difficulty settling down, sleep struggles, a strong preference for looking one direction, tension in the body, delayed or uneven movement patterns. Sometimes their baby is technically meeting milestones, but the parent still feels like something is off. And often those instincts are worth paying attention to. Parents spend more time with their babies than anyone else, so you notice the little things. And while every baby develops at their own pace, understanding how the nervous system supports development can help us look beyond a simple checklist. So think of your baby's nervous system as the master communication system of their body. It helps coordinate feeding, sleeping, digestion, movement, sensory processing, emotional regulation, and development. So during the first year, the brain and nervous system are incredibly adaptable. This is called neuroplasticity, and it's the reason babies can learn and grow so quickly. Every movement, interaction, and experience helps build new pathways and connections within the brain. That's why this season is so important. When the nervous system is functioning well, development tends to unfold more smoothly. But when the nervous system is under stress, we may begin seeing challenges in how a baby feeds, sleeps, regulates, or moves. I like to say that babies should be eating, sleeping, pooping, and moving with ease. But one of my favorite things about infant development is that every milestone tells us something about how the nervous system is working. For example, feeding requires coordination between the brain, nerves, muscles, tongue, jaw, and digestive system. This is your baby's first major neurological assessment. Then head control helps us understand how the neck and postural muscles are developing. The 4-month sleep regression isn't a regression at all. It's evidence of a major neurological reorganization. It also is when your baby starts to see better, and they will notice if you're not right next to them, holding them, etc. And then rolling requires coordination, balance, and body awareness. Crawling is one of the most neurologically significant milestones, and it helps strengthen communication between different areas of the brain and supports future movement and learning. What's important isn't the week or month mark of when your baby hits these milestones. It's the order and sequence that matters most. Not skipping milestones is crucial for later development and learning. Now, every baby experiences stress, not necessarily bad stress, but stress that requires adaptation. That can begin during pregnancy, and it can continue through birth. It can show up during those early months of life through feeding challenges, illnesses, disrupted sleep, or environmental demands. And this isn't about blame. In fact, it's the opposite. It's about understanding that development doesn't happen in isolation. Babies are constantly adapting to the world around them, and sometimes their nervous systems simply need extra support along the way. One thing I often tell parents is this: you don't have to wait until something becomes a major concern before asking questions. If you're noticing feeding difficulties, poor sleep, excessive crying, arching or increased tension, constipation or digestive problems, or any concerns about development, it's okay to seek answers, be curious, and trust your instincts. You know your baby best. At Foundation of Stone Pediatric and Perinatal Family Chiropractic, we take a proactive approach to nervous system health. We use insight scans to evaluate how the nervous system is adapting to stress and functioning as a whole. These scans are safe, gentle, and non-invasive. They take less than 10 minutes to perform. Then from there, we create a care plan based on your child's individual needs. Our infant adjustments are incredibly gentle, using no more pressure than you would use to check the ripeness of a tomato. Our care adapts to each developmental phase. Early weeks, we focus on regulation and feeding. Later months support motor development, sensory processing, and social interaction. The goal is to help the nervous system function as efficiently as possible so your baby can grow, develop, and adapt the way they were designed to and with ease. Many parents report improvements in feeding, sleep, comfort, digestion, and movement. And most importantly, they gain peace of mind knowing they're supporting their child's foundation for health from the very beginning. If there's one thing I hope you take away from today's video, it's this. Your baby's first year is about so much more than milestones. It's about building a strong foundation for lifelong health and development. And while every baby develops at their own pace, parents should never feel like they have to ignore their instincts or simply wait when they have concerns. So if you've been wondering whether your baby's nervous system may need extra support, we'd love to help. At Foundation of Stone, we're passionate about helping families understand what's happening beneath the surface so they can make informed decisions about their child's health. So click the link in our bio, send us a message, or schedule a consultation to learn more. Because healthy families start with a strong foundation, and the foundation begins with the nervous system.